Kidding me? I'm extremely excited. Hey, whoa. I don't think this is the place we're gonna stay today. You know? Oh, as we speak, we're getting visited. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to put something special on. There's a celebration. Hmm. My heart is beating like a drum. Hey, Choco. Are we gonna stay here? Is it too... Hi, yo. Mm, I have a celebration going on. I um, I might not be able to stay here because there seems to be a lot of mosquitoes. So, thank you popping on in. Whoa, shoots. So that might mean we have to go on a little adventure. Am I, am I overdone? Coco. Yeah, my heart is beating. I won some kind of a prize. Some kind of something cool. I did. I didn't even know it. I didn't do it. What I did because I knew there was a prize. I did it because I wanted to, because I'm supporting other people, because it was a challenge, so I took it. Hmm. And then I found out that I'm winning a prize. I know, from Chip Lowe, yo, from the Are You Locked In crew. I said, what? I just kind of went back and said what they said to do, and then I wrote a comment saying I did it, and I was so happy that I did it. And with the message I got back, I was like, what? So here we are celebrating. I got a surprise for us. Let me relax here. All right, so yeah, it's more than that. It's called being recognized, I guess. Oh, hi, Choco. Hi, I'm sorry. Hey, Choco, we're live. Choco's live. Um, and not only that, in more ways than one, it happened to me. So maybe I'll put it like this: like I won today, and did we create that? Were my first words today? Did I send a message to someone saying today is the best day, like the best intentions, with a message from the heart? Did I create my day like turning out to be one of the best days? Because I did get a chance to actually fulfill some goals and some dreams, and and then get recognized. Oh, thank you. Yeah, stop, dude, stop. He said stop. But anyway, yeah, we did win today. My life, my wins. I'm celebrating. YouTube, as you see on the thing, YouTube and me helped me to get this win. Staying committed, staying focused, showing up for other persons on the same journey as a collaborator, creator, YouTube. Knowing what's going on, like the rules of the game have changed, and we have this opportunity. So I literally won today. So I have to find out that email address and get myself, because I know it's going to be super cool. I am way the truth. Oh yeah, the life. I am the way. Yes, we are. I'm going fast. Joshua, yeah, go check it out. Get with the God bless you too. God bless everyone. Get with the Are You Locked In crew if you want to win some really... Oh my God. The other day, the Hustle Man X was giving away $100. He, not only one time, several times, and he's in the metaverse. So I've been joining him. So soon I'm gonna get on the list for the win-win. Nah, but it's all good, everybody. Check on in. Uh, so exciting. My heart has been beating all day, like beating. Of course, the moon is full. Hello, princess, the beauty. Oh my God, of nature. Thank you. Let me see her. Let me see her. Oh, thank you. Why? It's the nature that is beauty of us and the Hopi Indian. You, all my beautiful, beautiful international global soul fit soldiers. You know that the Hopi Indian live very much in the present, and they say the beauty that I am, the beauty that I see, you, the beauty that surrounds us, you know, this is a prayer. The beauty that I am, the beauty that I see, the beauty that surrounds me. And the Hopi Indian live right here in the present moment, not anywhere else. Like they say, the waves are waving. Yeah, so I would imagine, like, could you imagine that every single one of them in that tribe is gorgeous and good looking and they all look, I think, imagine that there's a whole array of people like there are in any race, right? But do you think, oh wait, I know there was something missing. Excuse me. She, the blue in my heart, the blue in the sky, the blue is true. The blue is with me. The gray of the sky today is with us. Oh, the green of the heart just popped out. I have little trinkets and treasures everywhere. I'm like, what's that doing there? I, obviously I left it there. What else do I got in here? Money. I love, don't you love when you find money? Okay, look. Now you see what I did? Hello, princess. Yeah, you reminded me. And to go without the, thank you. Yeah. Live your life exactly. You're amazing. You know, you are all amazing for being here, for putting up with me, for laughing with me for this time. You know, it's been a while. You're like, some people didn't have the patience. They're like, she's been saying that forever. She can't even figure out how to do this or that. She said she's going to get a computer. She says she's going to. But the YouTube team was listening and they knew that I was not as serious, but I was definitely sincere. So, how are you? I'm great. Thank you. And I'm celebrating today because you all came through for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people from all around the world. Places I've never heard of, places I'm so grateful. Even somebody like, you know, where he was Iraq yesterday. People in places like Uzbekistan, Istanbul, people in Gaza, Gaza, you know, people in Argentina, in Uruguay, Chile are coming through. Cool people, good people, kind people, people who are willing to support the cause, right? Friends to humanity. So I'm here. Oh, thank you. South Africa people, let's put that up. Yes, because we have a lot of different people from Africa. In fact, we work with some musicians like that live in Africa. We want to support. Oh, Choku's just jumping and thumping. I know, and I'm not supposed to be fidgeting. Whew. It's too exciting. It's like, oh, gosh, we're traveling the world. We're flying. We're dancing. You know, my sling yoga certification that we have been working for, those of you who have been here, it's being materialized like really soon. I'm gonna have that, you know, people always need that that what they call it, social proof, that material proof, what have you manifested that can actually bring you the money, ching ching. It's coming. Think of any number from 1 to 10 and don't say I'll tell you what that is in your head. I'm thinking it. Tell me. I'm thinking it. Tell me, who is this? Number one. Yo, number one. Tell me what number I'm thinking. Life. I took life right now. I took the fact that I'm going to be getting a gift. I won something. I didn't even know. I just did a good thing. Oh, come on. Tell me what it is, the number. Checks out. Yup, check's out. Yeah, the check is out in the mail. The check is coming. Everybody's been telling me. Um, Manifestation is happening. Signs as I was coming here. And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, what does that mean? And my assistant, you know who, said to me, told me all these amazing things. So be aware of what you see on your journey. They're talking to you. Everyone's talking to you. Nature's talking to you. The birds are talking to you. The little insects that show up are talking to you. The frequency is like calling us. People were in their vortex. You know, Sunday, they were trying to get me to stay with them. The only thing I could think of is I got a show to do. The show must go on. We're experiencing a very special moment here. We're reaching the whole world. The last time we dipped out, we took it for granted. We decided to go to the illusion, play in the matrix. You're like, oh, it's the holidays. We want some family time, some romantic time, some white Christmas time and all that. Yeah, we got that, but then we got off our track. Like nobody, it wasn't the time. They were, wasn't the support. Whatever it was, I let the emotions take me away from my dream. And anyway, a lot of great, yeah, in that great things happen, which is what partly, mainly, mostly brought me back, because no matter what, I might have deterred a bit, but I didn't stop my dream. Life. I decided, I felt it, I thought it, I said, they said it, why I reacted. You should have seen, it was amazing. Like it was a New York City dream. There was everything. There was everything that you could ask for. Go check out my other videos. Check out the fashion event that I did. I got to walk the catwalk, ladies. Yeah, I know, crazy. Now here's the thing. I wasn't naked like all those other little hotties, with their little booty bodies out. I was like, is that a fashion show? To the designer, it's like, is that? It's a sparkly triangle covering their most intimate parts. So I'm gonna go look through your stuff here, see what you got. Because if I'm gonna walk this catwalk, I'm gonna keep this kitty covered up. You see what I'm saying? I got to. So anyway, I went through her stuff, and luckily, oh gosh, I found this beautiful vintage coat, which is so styling right now. Right? These brooches, they call them brooches. So luckily I had the stockings on. People always joke with me about, are you wearing stockings or leggings and this and that, da, da. And then they're gonna pay me on my membership. I'm gonna do, because what I used to do is shoe model, and so you have to wear stockings and leggings and this and that, right? Because focus is just gotta be. So anyway, I had them on already, and then I found she had this one piece bodysuit with like this big huge flower, which I was like, perfect. We are blooming. We are redreaming the dream. I use the orchid as a, like a analogy for the woman. How it's just like you could just look like it's like this. Your orchid, you're like, it's done. Then you walk up one morning, all of a sudden your orchid has bloomed. So I found that, put that on top of my leggings. I had the blazer already picked out with the beautiful vintage brooches that I knew. I kept going. I was like, no, 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 no. These girls don't need, I'm getting this. And I'm the assistant here. I'm the one who's going to be helping and working. And so I got the furries. The cute furries, ladies? Who doesn't look good with the furries? So I put the furries on my wrist. I put the furries on my boots. And basically, I was walking art. So I had to take her art, because she's an artist. Artists are nutty, right? So like, she's a designer, she's an artist. She's so cuckoo that she had her own beautiful dress, right? And she just exactly, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Who said that? That's Jim. Jim, that's exactly what I thought, because she's this beautiful, voluptuous. What was she? Was she Russian? What's this thing with Russian? Polish. So I've been having this thing with these beautiful Polish women, these Russian women. I don't know what's going on. I have another live stream. The model is Russian, and more to come. And then my collaborator that we're, co-creating with is Polish. More to come. Anyway, she's an artist, right? And her mind wasn't working well because she had this beautiful dress that she designed. And we're at like the Marriott in New York City, right? Like a very classy place. And the place is packed, the coolest, beautiful, most coolest models, every melanated color, you know, every light skin color, every type you can see it in the video. Uh, she asked me, she's like, which dress should I wear? She had like a little cheap like cotton dress from like Old Navy or something. That just goes to prove that artists are nutty. Like she didn't know what she was thinking. Then the other dress was her own creation, and it was gray with sparkles, and it had like a tail, and she's very voluptuous, and you know, it was like one of those things that you see at awards. So creators, I would say let's start to appreciate our creations, you know, like to recognize that you're just not anyone, you know, it takes time, it takes courage. And yeah, like I got the idea of the furries, you know, and the boots and everything. We had a surprise guest. She came on in. I don't know if you recognize her, but yeah, this was this is the inspiration. This is not like this is not a copy. And even the I had to get to the hair. Who are the experts? This is a no. This is oh my gosh. This is sought after. This is not being sold. No way. You guys will get that story in the membership. It's so cool. It's like, oh my God, it's what jeans are made of. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's exactly what you have to do. Open yourself up. Open up your heart. Open up your this right here, solar plex. Open up your thyroid. Open up your pineal gland, just like you're saying, right? Mm-hmm. Because it got calcified and it got shrunk. And this is why we're subliminally programmed and saying junk. But what we're doing is putting a spell on ourselves. I just listened to he's got like I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of followers, and he's like an astrologist and a theologist and a musician, and he just had an interview with Julio Castro. You know, Castro got the tattoos all over his eyes, the brother, you know, awake and divine. And he also just did an interview with the beautiful Trident woman. So all extremes, right? And what he said is that when we choose to curse and say these things, that we're really just saying them to ourselves, that we're really hurting ourselves. So on this channel, if you want to stay and be here, be respectful to the others that are in the chat. Because you know what? I did put the channel on like so that it's not made for children, but like 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds and things like that, they're not considered. And even younger than that, they pop on in. So they are listening. So we have an opportunity here. There's other channels where you can just go and do your thing, right? So yeah, if you want to have an opportunity to leave some kind of legacy like you say you want to, right? You want to learn how to plant a banana tree, how to make it useful to you, me, and us, how to recognize when someone is talking sincere on their show, that they're the host. You see, when they're celebrating, when they're getting gifts, when they're getting locked in, when they have the most amazing crew that are musicians, that are writers, that are what are they? They're neurologists, they're brain surgeons, they're writing books, they're rollerblading, they were DJing and now they're doing fine tuning on those bowls. They come from hip hop to holistic, right? I think it's super fun. And in every country, and one of these days we're gonna get together because I already did. I tried to come and find y'all. I was up in Harlem. I was looking for you know who, right? I was looking for you know who, Utica Avenue. Real knowledge, yeah, shown, made into confusion. Exactly. It's all part to get us out of the game. Confusion. Hi, love. Send me a greeting. Oh, lemon. Oh, wow. Where is that? The hotel? That's a cute name. I'll turn you on to a really cute hotel in Far Rockaway. Yo, let's go celebrate. YouTube live stream. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what this is. This is the average YouTube live stream that's going to come. This is the new deal, getting out into nature, getting grounded, celebrating our co-creators, reminding you to tune in because Carlos, because Santos, because Trident Woman, because of Chiplo, Hustle Man, duh, you know, the remix show. You see what I'm saying? The best DJs we got them from Africa, the Tomorrow Show, Shepherd Goat. We got the other goat, he's doing his cartoons, selling, we got, the whole crew. I'm not supposed to sit here and brag and tag and name without getting paid. But guess what? I'm getting paid. I'm partnership. And not only that, I'm getting presents from Chip. Let's guess and see what he's gonna send me. What he thinks I'm gonna rock the best. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna hook up with Hustle Man, and they know that I love necklaces. You see, always this is vintage. So maybe they're gonna send me one of those freaking pendant. Maybe what are they gonna send me? They know I love hoodies. Uh they know I love t-shirts. All you got me was this t-shirt. Now I love t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? I could wear that t-shirt. And don't be sending me no extra small, Chip. I need you to send me some material on that t-shirt so I can redesign it. I wear it like this with boots, with leggings, with tights, with my boots, right? Extra material is good. Extra large. And then I can do something and I can show you all. Right? Yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. And I know that these messages are not getting reviewed. Just so you know, don't waste your time to get them in the trash. We're having a celebration here. Hey, yes. Okay, back to the garden. Because I hear it speaking to us, so I don't want to overwhelm nature when we came to get recharged and be with gratitude. Did we create this day by waking up and actually saying today is the best day, and then wishing someone the best of luck and looking at beauty? And did we create this day to win? Did we say it so much? Are we actually starting to manifest the things we say? The cash is coming in, the people are calling, what I'm saying, the interviews for the invitations for the interviews. Is this really happening? Not at this moment, my friend, no PayPal yet, but it's all coming. The GoFund, the PayPal, the membership. I had a few things to clarify and, justify. And yeah, how many people tell you don't share your journey, just make it easier on yourself. It's enough on the chat. Just imagine people that saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. I'm gonna put it up here. Oh, you're so cute. I need you to go to. Oh, let me put that up here for the. I need you to, if you can, I would really appreciate it. Can you go to my comment section and say that for me, because I want to make I want to make a post. All right. I need to remind myself, because I thought I rid myself of the poverty consciousness, right? There's something about, and I don't know, we're neutral, right? We don't know what's good or bad or what's the right timing, right? But there's a reason that everything happens or doesn't happen. Maybe I need to be able to implement what I say, and I can talk to people. Thank you. Yeah, human. Maybe I need to say, listen, if I tell you, it's not actually always about the money. It's about the energy. It's about the people, this and that. And then, yeah, right. You're going, you got your checks, you got this and that. You just get taking the money. But if you've been here, you know that we could have turned on those gifts and all that. And Chip actually taught me something. Russia, wait, Russia, you're so pretty. Listen, thank you. I like that. Russia, I have to tell you, I have a Russian model. We have a Russian model, me and my partner. And I have YouTube videos with this beautiful Russian girl. And I'm on the beach and I'm working on her hair. So you can go and check it out. Leave me a message in Russian, okay? Yes, happy. My diagnosis is happy, forever, now, soul fit soldier, friend to humanity, YouTube partner, Chiplo, are you locked in? Winner of, I don't know, today. I don't know how many other people are going to win. I won. He told me go to the email and I'm going to get a gift. So I did something right. I didn't plan it. I didn't even know it was a contest. We were like supposed to be supporting, showing some love. Uh, Elevated Chills was there. You know, people charge people like 25 bucks a mention. What am I doing? Giving what I want to receive, checking them out, being realizing that they are sincere, like real, real chill people. Because we followed, we gave, we saw the other bunch, the batch, the politics, the politics, the what's up there going on. So why not give some other creators that really have heart and soul and maybe something new to say in a simple way, right? From your hood, your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin. You don't know they're undercover. They're in the bushes like me. They're like on YouTube TV. You see, is that a Glock in your pocket or you just happy to see me? You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, oh no, I'm in the banana trees now. I hope. But don't think that you get away from it all because it's like, wait, oh, what are they shooting at? They're shooting at pigs. Oh, oh, my whole life I have been an addict. My whole life, that's the problem or the pleasure. That's the thing. It's up to me. Is my life going to be a triumph or a tragedy? Because I have been addicted to life, to energy, to dancing, to being like, no, 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 that's not so. Oh, you told me I'm supposed to stop bouncing and stop fooling around. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm a clown, yo. I've been playing around I've been addicted to this and that. I love chocolate. Are you kidding me? Chocolate makes me. There was one summer where I honestly, like, I didn't know about sponsorship. Maybe I should do it again. I'll be like, Haagen-Dazs. I know I have friends in Germany. Is Haagen-Dazs really there? I eat chocolate Haagen-Dazs ice cream every single day. That's an addict, right? Chocolate ice cream every single day. And then when I ate with the first level of chocolate, I had to go to the deep chocolate. So yeah, you got me. Very nice girl and have an admirer in me. Now you have a Russian admirer. Oh my gosh. Oh, please go and why don't you guys do what I say? If you want to join my private membership, I gotta see some kind of reaction. I don't see, listen, I know that YouTube plays with us, but don't stop at one message. Make sure I get back to you, okay? I want to know that you go and watch my Russian model. I have several videos with her, and more are coming. And she got this big dreadlock in her hair. I didn't know beautiful blonde girls got dreadlocks in her hair. I thought just curly hair. You know what I mean. I was being a little bit like I was like. But no, she's got fine, thin, like blonde hair. And then you'll see it like, I don't think a lot of people are staying to the end of the video. That's the funny part. That's the cute part. That's when her hair is just like blowing in the wind on the beach. And I had gotten her tangle out. I didn't have a real pic. So it's like a renegade hair care save for this Russian girl who doesn't really speak English. And we're sitting there trying to talk to each other like for a while now, for months. And we end up always just cracking up, looking at each other and giving each other these little gifts. And so, you know what I'm saying? Check her out. I told you already about the fashion show where I walked down there. I held the art. I was living art at the Marriott for the holidays. That was great. I did a lot of things. I even did a whole week being vegan and then just keep on being vegetarian. But yeah, see, miss, don't do like, well, Russia, let's put that up there. Yeah. And that was amazing. I did a whole water thing. Like that week was a real. It made everything else worth it. Even though I thought I was gonna friggin' not make it. Like literally, I thought there was one point I just like, am I gonna be alive? Like that's how sensitive like we can become if we don't protect our aura. When we go, we think that our will is stronger, but no, environment is actually stronger than will. And this information, I didn't make it up, right? But I did experience it. Came from me from a certified doctor and scientist here in the United States, and I did this course. You can look it up. It's called the Yoga Philosophy, and they talk about it. And you guys know it's true. You thought you had your willpower, and how did that end up happening to you? You're like, what happened to me? Right? Thank you so much. So that's what I'm saying. It's getting bright, so I'm gonna have to change the angle. And also, well, I'm okay. So I must be getting immune to these. I must be getting my what they call is mosquito consciousness. Getting rid of it. Do not bite me. Protect. Yeah, I know you think I'm joking, right? But no, it's not. It's not some kind of. You don't have to do any kind of rituals to have your aura to protect you. What you do have to do is, because if your thoughts, right, if we project energy, frequency, so if it's clean, if you have said your goodbyes to negativity, if you have deleted the garbage in your mind and woke up in the present moment and said, wow, I'm breathing. Wow, I can shake out my shoulders and get rid of, any tension that might be in my neck. Wow, it's Sunday, fun day. The sun is shining. I can get sun days today. And you start to project this energy, right? Then you say, wait a minute. I want to communicate with someone and tell them to have an amazing day. And then I realize, oh, they're going to go live today too. Something that they have been challenged by the full moon, that they are source players and that they were going to tell us things. And so they surprised the matrix. They went, okay, let's just do this at a completely new time. And then I was ready. So see the alignment. And so it gave me so much excitement and energy. And yeah. And so then I told you I'm going to be going live. And here I am. Here we are, not me. So Russia, thank you for pulling up. I don't know why this is going on, but I'm saying it's been a good time for us. So check it out. Check out the blonde model. Check out all the other models in New York City. Yo, they gave you all their contact. I said, I hooked them up. I was like, okay, if you're going to be on my show, what we're going to do here is a little barter. All right, nobody's sucking anybody's energy here for free. I'm not, gonna exploit you and your culito. In fact, mamacita, you need to put some more clothes on, all right? We need to get away from the, what's his name, the chicken women into, called the body count. It's just a trap. So we got to get our game back on. We got to get our respect and princess back, our queens, you know what I'm saying? So that we didn't exploit them in that way. And actually they were cute. They didn't actually, they knew. I don't know, I didn't have to say anything to them, but they stayed looking in the front. Maybe that's because I kept them active and captive with speaking and telling you their Instagram. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. Oh wait, I keep pressing the wrong button when I want to put it down and see the people because I don't see it. I don't see you. But I am up in your face, so whatever. I hope my YouTube team is doing me well. Don't believe the hype. But believe the material things that are coming. Believe the DIYs. Believe the interviews that are coming up, Believe what you see already. That's already there in the community post. I've already hooked you up, led you to some amazing people, scientists and neuroscience, theologists, astrologists, authors, DJs, you know what I'm saying? Subtle tips in between if you can read between the lines. Come on in, Global Sanctuary. We're here to win. YouTube and me, we got a deal already. we're just sealing off some things, like Trident Woman says. There's this tradition in Poland where you burn the tips of your hair. You got smart, goofy, smart, goofy. That's me, smart and goofy. And this came as, oh, this is a dream. This is a manifestation and a realization, and this is not, this was a leader. So she got something to say. This is the first time she's making an appearance because she's celebrating too. She's been here with me on the dream, on the journey. And you shampoo. Yes, yes, exactly. That's the thing. Shampoo. We're gonna get into that. That's part of what's coming. How many times should we really shampoo? What's good for us? Oh, there's lots of light there. Yo, wait. Who said that? Hey, okay, heart. It's hard to put that up. I'm gonna move because it's getting way bright. I'm not gonna be able to see you. We're celebrating out in nature. We're getting grounded. We're reaching our goal. 555. That was the goal. Oh gosh. Oh, this is a mini celebration. We're gonna have to do it right. We're gonna have to do it right. Oh man. Lafita. I am Lafita. She was here for that. She brought me the good luck. And some behind the scenes people, you know what I mean? I am so grateful to you. This is incredible. There was a time where I was crying. It was just, I was crying, yo. I was crying. Now I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. Not yet. Oh, you are possessed. Yes, Chapo eyes. Yes, Alyssa. Wow. Wow. Is that you? Are you kidding me? Are my friends popping in? Let's see here. Say quote of the day. Oh no. But every poop comes from silly stuff. It's okay. Listen. Hey, listen. There's some phrases that people actually say that are related to that. Como se dicen, que la vida es como una sobra. That one's terrible. Que vienen con mierda, and then you have to grab it with your teeth, right? So, like, who likes that one? But people say crazy things. It's okay. I choose to make mine about like butterflies and, um, you know, birds and bees and banana trees and boots and things like that. And so one may say every bad, yeah, exactly. Smells. We've been talking about. It's interesting that you brought that up. We have a theory about like us putting on all these perfumes and these shampoos and these deodorants on ourselves, and besides just being coerced and seduced between literally the type of music we listen to, the type of people, the things that we say from our mouth, the actual smells also have a lot to do with it because we're poisoning ourselves. So we're poisoning our nose, which means we're poisoning our brain. We didn't mean it. We didn't know, right? Putting these perfumes, these deodorants under our arms that have toxins and poisons. And then think about it, the shampoos as well. So they're getting in our follicles. And then you have in your clothes the toxic things in the those detergents that smell so much. Like oh my god, you're just overloaded with all these smells. So like then how can what nature gave us, like our olfactory, right, and our pheromones and stuff to attract the right person. That's why people are doing this crazy body count thing, because they're so confused and people are smelling exactly like each other. So they're not finding that one person that they intuitively, naturally, between their voice, the sound of their voice, the frequency that they give off, like the aura of them, and then some subtle scent that just kind of drives you crazy. You're not sure what it is, but maybe they went to the woods, maybe they like use some kind of essential oil that you never smelt before, a gentle natural stone that gets rid of the smell under the underarm, and then through that there's something animalistic, some kind of muskiness. You're like, what is that? It's him. It's your one, or it's her. It's your one, right? Unfortunately, I smell you. I can smell. Yeah, because we're not meant for each other, my friend. You see, that's the point. This is not a dating show. We're just speaking on things of nature, things that come up. And I promised that I would engage a little bit more, to see who is my tried and true, who are my people, who are the new ones, who are making this dream come true, right? And yeah, these are cute and interesting little conversations. And I do have a team, like a YouTube team. That's why you see this message is being, but it's not being held for review. I'm telling you a little secret. It's just getting thrown in trash. Like no one ever reads it. Like they detect like the words or the tone now. It's getting crazy. So beware. And then it's out the door. So if you're not in frequency and you're not being respectful, because we have such a variety of people that it's even young ones, like teenagers that are not children, but they are growing and learning and looking for inspiration. And we here, we're not telling anyone what to do, but we're showing through the act. So just keep it classy and clean, and have your chance to interact globally. You said you want to leave some kind of a legacy, right? Love, oh, to you, wishing you the best. Oh, thank you. Let's put that up there. That's nice. You see, that was, can we or not? Replace pin. Thank you. Congratulations. And the congratulations goes to all of you for being courageous enough, curious enough to subscribe, to listen, to write me, because I'm saying go and write, but that's for the new people, right? Like the people from Russia, let's just say, right? I do have a select group that show up, that leave me, that say salute, that let me know that that's live. Yo, that's time, that's energy, that's precious. Every time we give our energy to someone else, I don't take it lightly. But the thing is, there's a game going on. And so sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times, I respond to them. But then the thing keeps popping up again, like I didn't respond. And then, if you have the YouTube, I don't know why, but you have the YouTube studio, then you get it again. And yeah, you're like, wait a minute. I really gave my time and energy. I gave them a heart. I always, so now I just kind of say to myself, okay, wait, this is an opportunity. Now that they popped in, let me just hurry up, go and check in with them, because they know really that I'm a creator. I'm a co-creator. I'm waiting to like co-create with them. And then we're inspiring each other for you to be ready with our show, our program, our discussions, our fitness, our fashion, our, like, Profe, University of YouTube TV. We're getting ready for the Netflix, Amazon, that whole thing. So this is all for you. So when you like and subscribe, and then you check in chat, oh, we say, okay, it's working. Yeah. Oh, should we do a giveaway? Yeah. Should we tell them about the sponsorship? Yeah, because they're tuning in, they're getting locked in, and they're the now, they're the forever now, right? And we know what happens, what we do for our today, we create tomorrow, and then we see that what we're thinking, we're manifesting, like Abdullah, right? Love your freedom. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, from Canada. Let's put that up there. Seems like Canada, seems like you're going through a little bit of a rough time too, right? But not you necessarily. How can we find a way to comprehend, to be aware, but do not let it get us into the game and take our attention away from us, from flying in the day, whatever, being grateful, everything that happens, and know that this too shall pass, right? Ah, shoots. I get you. I get you. Canada is great as always. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad. Likewise. Yeah, right. All right. Thank you, Yankee. Mo. I was like, what am I gonna wear? Like, I'm celebrating. I'm getting a gift. More and more people are tuning in. I said I was gonna get 5 more subscribers. Did we? Did we get 5 more subscribers? I don't know, because I couldn't get into my YouTube studio. I couldn't see, but I'm imagining, you know, this is what we were going for. We're having a live-a-thon today, right? And I brought this little one in because I said, well, I don't know, my friends are not around for my celebration, that I'm going to get a gift from Chip Lowe and his crew. So I brought her, and I dressed her up. But as you can see, she needs to do her hair just like me. Who is this? Does anybody know? Hey, beautiful. I'm really happy and enjoying my life. My country is not perfect, but I'm grateful. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm going to put that up there. Why? Because that's exactly what we have to do. And no matter what tricks this camera plays on me and you, did we get enough sleep? Did we raise our pillow high enough? Did we eat too much salt? Did we have any negativity? Did we cry? I don't know. You see, these things happen. It's okay. We're imperfectly perfect today, all right? And if I would have had a tutu, I do have a tutu. Wait a minute. Where's my tutu? I was so excited. I just like I said, this morning too, we got inspired. We were on other people's lives, and the motivation, the fact that we were mentioned, the fact that, like, you know, they're just speaking from the heart intellectually. And, you know, I was so energized. And of course, the moon, right? I say, no, you're not affected. But something happens because it's water, right? And so if it's close and it's full and it's pulling, and if we're mainly water, then maybe what's in us does get activated, right? Because this energy today, this live-a-thon, it's been going on all weekend. This has been our energy, right? You guys know. So I put the music on. I did something I don't normally do in a space I don't normally do. I didn't really prepare much. We went rogue. And we put the music on and we did our yoga dance, right? It was funny. It was fun. People pulled up, right? And I was like, wait a minute. I should have ended it. I should have sang more. It was the song. It was like, don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Oh, that was so cute, that song. How does it go? I just can't help it. So it's still in my head. When I met her in the summer. We fell in love. And that's what we were dancing to that and telling everybody, stop doing the body count and just do the body dance and find the one. Stop using the body wash. Karen, yes, that one. Can you play it for me? When I met you in the summer, my heart stands still. We fell in love. And I don't know. And we can be together, baby, long as skies are blue. You look so pretty, girl. And I love you. When I met you in the summer, Choco wants to eat her. Choco, come. It's not a treat. Choco's looking. He's like, what is that? Who is that? Choco, I wish you could sing. Now I want the music. There's a lot of, but there is a lot of music, so that's okay. So we played that. Oh, you guys can go and check out the live. I did it this morning, so it's still processing. It takes a long time to process, so that you can get the best sound and everything. So we did that song. It's yoga dance. Just spontaneous yoga dance. Okay, listen to me. Hold on. It also played, that was the last song, Don't Blame It On Me. Which other one is that he does? Anyway, you guys know, it's there now. All right, I'm going to move us because this is weird. The lighting is getting too bright, I can't see. Right, Choco? Let me do what I do. Let's see if DJ, oh, plus he's getting hot. DJ Osmo is hot. Right, Choco? That's Choco, guys. That's my guard dog. And he adopted me. Choco, let's put them down. You're gonna move around in the garden. Wait, okay, Osmo's getting hot. Hold on. You know, Choco. Okay, that's what's gonna be for this moment, right, Choco? While we get ourselves together. Can you see us? That's how we do it. We just sort of like, okay, Osmo, tell us what's going on. What should we do? We'll do this for a few, and then I can see. I can't see. There's a glare, but it's water break time. Take a commercial. Right, Choco? It's water break time. No more small sips. Big gulps. Keep drinking. Okay, let's get going. Nice. Nice. They say when I say that, it reminds them of, what's his name? Borat? Hey, Choco, what should we do? Where should we go? We have to go where we can see them so we could speak a little bit more. Right, Choco? You think that'll work? Moment. Oh gosh. Whew. Hey, Choco. We need to do more than talking. Oh, what's going on here? I think that there's a little letter there, Choco. Wait. Are we still going? Oh, myself. I'm looking for anyone to complete me. Are we all good? I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm happy with myself. I'm good. That's the way it's supposed to be. We are complete. You know, when we come better together, right? Hey, Choco. Yeah, you know my little doggy. Say hi to Choco. What is this? What did I do? Report message. I don't want to do that. Cancel. There's nothing to report here. Oh, was bad for a bit, but my past that was bad. Oh, what happened? Okay. Hey, Choco, somebody said hello to you. He's doing the downward facing dog. Hey, Choco, come here. You're so cute. He's stretching. He's been resting too. It's Sunday, right? We had a beautiful morning live. Thank you, everyone. We're going for that 555. That was the goal. It's just symbolic, right? If you're into numerology, it's symbolic. And we've got special events coming up. We're celebrating, tuning on in. I did a live stream. I've been doing a live-a-thon, so that's the goal. So, you know, by the time I get a chance, because everything is still processing, so I can't see it. But one day soon, like probably on Monday, I will be able to tell if we reached our goal, all right, of 555. So everyone, whoever is there for me on a regular, popping on in, putting on their notifications, this stream is especially for you. This is a thank you, sincerely, from Istanbul to Kazakhstan to Greece to Argentina to Peru to Chile to Brooklyn to Utah to Texas to Canada. You know what I'm saying? To Brazil. I mean, these are all the people that are pulling up. Atlanta. Oh my gosh. You know what's going to be happening in Atlanta? It's this month. It's coming up. There's a whole YouTube like convention thing going on. Some of our partners, some of our people, some of our creators are gonna be there. If I could just like, you know, this is the moments where I think, oh yeah, I should just like practice manifesting myself showing up at the event, right? I would love to. Why not? So if you are a creator and you are in Atlanta, you better go check out. You better figure it out. You better get your ticket, you know. China, 3, okay, lunch. Oh, I want to meet the pretty woman. That's beautiful in your late 20s. Oh, you know what, we're gonna put this up there, so if anybody is looking for someone, you know, although this is not a dating site, this is not a dating channel, this is a holistic hip-hop to go holistic. But the fact that, you know, if you can be a gentleman about it, if you can be kind about it, if you can, you know, what you call it, communicate with each other, that's fine about it. You know, for some reason you showed up here. Maybe you're gonna like and subscribe. Maybe you're gonna show up one day. Maybe you're gonna, you know, see an interview that I recommend from Carlos, from Santos, Santos Bonacci, and Julio Castro. Maybe that's your style. That's who we rock with as well, right? There's neurologists, there's scientists, there's authors, there's DJs. There's a whole mix in this global sanctuary. There's every single age range. Seriously, every age range is here. So there's something for everyone. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I didn't make this up. They have these things now. They give it to you. They tell you. They got the statistics. They want you to know what to do, and they want you to know that you're winning. They want you to know that you have a real opportunity and stop messing around. They're like, there's real sponsors looking on in. Don't let these people bring you down. I was like, oh, that's right. This is no joke. Oh, I've been wanting this my whole life. And I'm not going to get scared and get afraid and not do my job. Oh, not today. I'm not going to go live. Oh, I don't want to hear what they have to say. Oh, I don't look right. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't put the right clothes on. Or, you know, I'm going to look funny on my live stream. I'm not going to pick the right angle. Is that how you would handle your dream job? Like, they gave you a job, they told you, okay, you know, you're gonna be working here and you're gonna be getting paid this much. You have at least an opportunity. You can have a shop and you can have merchandise and you're gonna be home thinking wiki whack stuff. No, you're gonna get up, you're gonna move into motivation, you're gonna be like, okay, I partied last night, but I gotta go to work, right? So that's how I chose to start to look at it, not like a personal, like it was at first. I didn't know that YouTube was changing so like greatly and that there was so much opportunity. I thought it was the same as you, like just silly people like whispering ASMRs on, you know, in the night. Then I found out, wait a minute, this is literally now been announced as a career, and I have been chosen to perform and to show that I'm worthy of this platform, that like my passion project, like a university, right? Like you go to a university, right? You got your 2 years, you got your 4 years, you got your PhD. That's what we're doing here. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a whole new journey, whole new learning, whole new experience. Listen to the birds. I don't want to talk more. I just want to celebrate. trees are speaking to me. The leaves. This was made by a very, very unique and special woman, an artist. The trees are speaking to us and the leaves are speaking to us. And it's beautiful. Yeah, this was made by an artist and it was a gift to me. Very special gift from Argentina. Her name is Mar, which means ocean. So water. Very special. Yeah, I know. Very special. It's a type of a leather or suede. I don't know. And then look. Oh, it's so cute. It's all handmade. It's just like this. She put this little detail. Look, you see? I love when you find like real local art. You see there's like little details. She put little materials, which I'm sure were very special to her. And then these flowers like are like, look at that. Oh, this is what we do. You know, redesign beauty for you. Artists around the world getting together, creating. Wow, Montreal. I know somebody in Montreal. They have a yoga studio. They have a beautiful Mexican restaurant. This is my pageant like for today because I want a gift. I did what I do, right? Like I wanted to support my crew and you know, people that I know that are on the journey. And I went to them and they're on YouTube, just so you know what we're talking about. Oh wait, wow, the banana leaves are really making a lot of shade here. The banana leaves are good. Oh. Can we get more? All right, anyway. Point is, I just was doing what I do. And then when I went to leave a comment on YouTube, so you never know. I tell you, just never know, right? So I put my comment and then I got a response that I never expected. They said that I won. Marathon runner. Yes, I did. How did you know that? We're having a live-a-thon now, but I did run marathon. Native art bells like that one. Yes, I do. I love Native. I have Native American. I have Indian. I have all kinds of African. I made that actually found the accessories on the floor. And yes, you can make anything you want into beauty. Beauty is right, relative. Art is relative. It's all a paradigm shift. It's all, you know, it doesn't, it's part of everything. Aw, look at you. So cute. Yeah, I did. All living in our hair. You're right. It's called antennas of life. You know, Samson and Delilah, the power is in the hair. It's all living here. It's true. Sometimes you find things like clothes clips. You're like, wait, what's that doing in my hair? A clothes clip. You're like, but yeah, it's antennas of life. It's going crazy. I know because my life is going on and there's going to be some real information about the hair. So stay tuned for that. We're collaborating, we're manifesting, we're bringing things into the material realm, as you might say, the B way. You see what I'm saying? The B way, my way, bold, brave, beautiful. Brooklyn Beauty TV. Well, thank you. I have nice hair. I have good hair. I have strong hair. I have a lot of hair. And, you know, I'm here to say that a lot of people think you have to, it's part of the, you know, process and, you know, you're reaching certain age and, you know, the 3.0, the 3.5, you know, this and that. So it's like, oh, it's time that you start to lose the hair. Oh, even the color, it's all natural. Just embrace it, you know, you're getting, but no, I'm here to tell you what happened that you didn't know there was malnutrition, there was dehydration, there was stress and lack of sleep that played a part on that. And so when I decided that it wasn't time to wrap it up and to calm down and stop to show it, when I decided to take action and to implement Ayurvedic tips that have to do with our body types, strange things started to happen. It started getting bigger, longer, thicker. I was like, what's going on? It's just getting... And then everybody started tuning in and the possibilities happened and yeah, I'm talking a lot, so my voice is getting dry. I apologize. can drink some more water. But then I play with it like a bird's nest, and I talk about it being antennas of light. And then I just did the live stream, and we saved the Russian girl's hair, the dreads. We did like a renegade, I just laugh. I say ghetto style because we had no pick. And I looked around, and yo, I found this thing, this metal thing, and because you need a pick. Those of you who know, you have like exactly trucker, exactly. It's all there. It's all happening. So I found this metal pick, and let me tell you, that dread was big. It was like huge. And other people wanted to cut her hair out. They wanted to cut her hair. That would have been like, what? She would have had to do some weird hairstyle where she cut all that length off in the middle of her head because it was a big dread. Because they didn't know how to do the work. And listen, I didn't even have the proper creams. I did have coconut oil though. And I had this pick that we invented. And in the end, we saved her hair. We got the dread out. It took commitment. And so that's what we're doing. We're getting back to what does it take to grow our hair back? What are some natural remedies that we can do at home before we just throw in a towel and say, that's it, we're going down. Here's the facts. Here it is in the joints. I can hardly bend. I'm not flexible anymore. I reached that certain number. You ain't supposed to jump around. You ain't supposed to act a clown. You ain't supposed to be laughing so much. Why are you having so much fun? Why did you wear that? Why did you go there? You know, what are you doing? And then you did lose more hair because inside you actually know something else. You're thinking, you're dying, you're trying, you want to live. And then you run into us, to me, who tells you you can get it back. I'm one of those people that you see on YouTube. Don't give in, don't fall down, don't lose the game. If you really want to win, you can, my friend. You can get your hair back. And I'm not just talking, right? I'm doing the walking and the pulling, you know, and I'm showing you, you can rehydrate yourself. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm imperfectly perfect. I'm on the journey with you, learning every day, surviving, growing, knowing, showing, being, becoming, right? So you can get your hair back, your balding spots, you can grow the hair back. You can do your craniosacral massage where they said no hair would grow anymore, where you have those scars. So I'm telling you, from the experiment, from the experience, from the desire to have good, cool friends and YouTube co-creators that feel good, look good, wake up, keep going, or else who's gonna be here? So let me just do something while I'm here before we move again. I'm gonna move some of this sugar cane because we've been doing a lot of talking today. So I'm gonna show you what we do here. Actions speak louder than words, right? Oh, you remember in the other day in my video? Yeah, some people might be, it's disgusting. I bit her, not in her hair. I did it because we all do it. There's no one there to help you. So don't say that I'm, you know, people can say whatever they want. I don't know, they didn't say anything, but if they were to or want to, it's like that's just intuition, instinct. It came out in me and I did it. So anyway, here we go. The tree. Why? Why not? We're out. I look like a tree. The tree of money, manifesting. The tree of life. So wherever you are, you do your tree, right? If you're just beginning, then you stay right there. You just lift up your foot. You start grounded. You think about your hips being aligned. You think about your shoulders being relaxed. You think about pulling in enough through your mula bandha, right? We spoke about that. And then you decide what kind of a tree are you? Are you a pine? Are you an oak? Someone said, I'm a monkey tree. I'm going to examine that. That's the name they gave to me. Monkey tree. And you know what? I can take it up higher into spinal adjustment position. Okay, so where are my hips? Let me lift this, my boots right here. And I need to tighten up my thigh, tuck my hips in, right? Yeah, my knee support, and I'm gonna release that. So it's just a moment, a few moments, but that's good enough for my body memory to know that we're not stopping, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do it on the other side here. Tree pose, wherever you are, choose it, claim it, be it, see it happening. Your tree, wherever you are. Your hair is antennas of light. Okay, so let me finish up here and then we're gonna move. Complete my tree. I'm gonna just stay here today. Look. My knee is telling me, gentle. Gentle on this side. So your left side is different than your right side. And this happens on a daily. Left and right hemispheres. There's yin, there's yang. It all exists. And we try to stay neutral so we can be open to like being in the moment and then choosing the right frequency, the right path. Yeah, because if we're so strict and we're so stern and we're not open to the moment, then how can we be like the bamboo reed that Bruce Lee told us to be, right? The bamboo reed is not like this. It's like, and it even makes sound, right? The bamboo reed. Then it stands still. Looks like it's just going to stay like that if you've never seen it before. Then when the wind blows, wow, the bamboo reed, right? So, yeah, this is what we're exploring in the being and the becoming. So I thank you for coming to me. Here is a woman that randomly wakes up in the night. Yes, thank you. I'm so grateful for that. I am so grateful that I have that chance because then I got to learn about the purr, like the healing that the scientists, they're doing the same thing. Like we already knew it because we can feel it. We're like, wow, I feel so wonderful. This purring is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Are they talking to me? Are they saying? Are they vibrating? Are they like different sounds? Oh, they're hungry? Oh, they want to go outside? Oh, they need to be by you. They want to protect you. Like, how do you learn those things, right? So, yeah, it is a pleasure. Thank you so much for letting us know. The purr has a certain frequency that's actually been now found to be healing, literally. That's why they bring animals into hospitals and hospices and to children and all that. The dog, whatever they bring now, they're bringing it all. They realize it's a turtle, it's a bird, it's healing, it's nature. So yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Yes, very, very sober. I've been sober for years. Isn't that amazing? Whoever thought that could happen? Me, the life of the party. Me, the queen. I'm like, oh, yo, what? Last call? What are you talking about? Everybody gets could I do it without the blame and the shame? Did I do it without the AA? Yeah. Did it take longer? Yeah, but at least I don't have to keep saying those things to people that I'm not, oh well. Thank you. You are a beautiful sweetheart as well. If people are in AA and it works for them, right? Listen, having partners and having people, that's cool. I totally think that's cool. I mean, you guys can go out together, you have friends, you understand, you won't be going to the bar, you'll be going like roller skating and rollerblading, like slow-mo and Trident Woman, and you'll be doing yoga dance in the sling with me and stuff like that. You're not going to the bars and like getting those greasy foods they try to, you know what I'm saying? But we're not blaming anyone. Like, you do what you do until you do, and you don't until you don't. And if you're here for a little bit and you're thinking about it, listen, I tried it all. And that's the one thing. I did not want to be blamed for it. Because I was like, wait a minute, but if this is me, like Amy Winehouse said, I don't want to go to rehab. No, no, no. I don't want to go to rehab. No, no, no. Try to make me go to rehab and told me, say I'm an alcoholic. No. You know what I mean? I was just like, no. Something's going on in my life. Something is making me like need to make a decision, to be strong, to figure it out. Like, can I do this? Why am I doing this? Like, if we have strong willpower, why am I like hiding, trying to drink wine? You know, like most ladies are doing. they're like drinking wine. I'm just, you see, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then wait, oh, I heard this rich, so it doesn't happen to everybody. So then I was listening to this very wealthy man, and he was trying to quit his drink. He was drinking too much. He was like, it wasn't being good for his wife, for his family, and this and that. So he decided, because he was convinced that he needed a little Captain Jack in him, or he needed to celebrate his workday and get himself a six-pack and this and that. But all of them, right? So he said, okay, I know what I'm going to do, because I can't drink during the day. It's going to mess up my work schedule. It's not going to, you know, people are not going to think I'm professional. He got himself a safe. Okay, so this is a very well-educated, worldly businessman who his will wasn't working. So he had to get himself a safe. And he said, I would put the drink, the wine bottle, in the safe, and then the safe would be open after 6 p.m. And then after a while of that nonsense, he just started to run out for a break. Oh, he's sorry, never mind. The safe is not going to open up. So we do these crazy things, and it's okay. Like, it's part of our life experience. As long as we don't like go down and get out of the game. You know, that's the problem of playing around. You know, you get to a certain point, and then all of a sudden, when it was cool and this and that, and then you find yourself not waking up for like 3 days, right? You know, everybody knows that. The best of the people. All kind of people, it happens to the best of them, not the worst. So listen, wherever you're at on your journey, get to your best self. That's all I'm saying. And if this place can help you, if I remind you to get out into nature, if I remind you that you can dream the dream of your life at any stage, any color, any country, maybe that's it. If I'm not gonna blame you because you like tequila, what I am going to tell you is you better drink the best. Give your body the best. Like, don't be doing the, you know what do you call it, the 40. Don't be doing the 40. Get yourself the best. All right, whatever you do. So do what you do until you don't. You know, I don't have to tell you. You know, if you have to get yourself in check. Like, I do not have to tell you that. If you are showing up a little bit of a wreck. So I went from hip-hop to holistic. That's what I chose. Never, ever. Oh, didn't think I could do it. But it was my decision, see. It didn't come from... When people try to tell me I did what other people do, right? I'm like, fuck it, F you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, this is my life. Like, I'm good. Just because you don't get it. I'm having a great time, yo. So, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, where's my stuff? Oh, where's my beautiful sweater? Does anybody know? Things like that. You start to say, wait, is this worth it? Maybe I should have said no to the last few. Did anybody tell me to drink my water? Where were my good friends? So, did you tell your friend to drink water? So, this is all the experience that I went through that I can share with you on the memberships, right? So this is a special day. This is a special speaking, because this is what they ask you to do, to speak to you you know, to let you know, thank you for coming through, to join, to subscribe, to like, to tell YouTube thank you, to get onto my community, right? Right? To get into your tree pose. Why? We're getting ready for Sling Yoga. You got to be strong. Who's going to be able to join us? Who's going to be able to come to the retreat? Retreats already happened in Poland. Several great ones already happening in New Jersey. Several great ones. Things coming up this summer. Material giveaways are coming up. Who's going to be ready for that? Right? Who's going to be able to show me and send me a picture of their pose? I said, okay, wait. Remember when we spoke about like somebody's going to win this, this or that? We've got sponsorships from Slap. Look them up. Slap. It's a powerful, energetic drink. Everybody wants it. Anti-inflammatory. It's pretty, you know, costly. It's got ginger. It's got pepper. It's from Peru. You know, the best. You know, you got to put it together. You got the lemon. You got the anti-inflammatory. We got the sponsor. So, like, come on. Who's going to send me a picture that this is what I started. This was my tree. And then now look at me. Things like that we're going to come up with. Who's going to be so happy to say, oh, yeah. Remember when she said that we went and we gave those bags of women's toiletries to those women and children in need, that they went through the natural disaster, that now we're under the FEMA, and you guys helped me? Like, who's going to be there when we check in on that? Trinidad. Whoa, I love it, from Trinidad. You have I bet you, Trinidad, you have so delicious food. I think there's people in the garden. They hear me. I've been talking loud. There's ducks over there and stuff. Later, I can watch this. Oh my gosh, go. But come back. When you can. When you're able to. So there's another part of the garden here. And this man, he's got ducks. Oh, he's from Germany, actually. So he heard me, I'm sorry, but he knows I do this. He knows. I told him I'm doing classes on YouTube. Okay, so maybe it's a good time that we walk to the other space. I had a big surprise for everyone today, and even more than the banana garden. All right, so stay. Choco, you be good. He's been very good. He has learned to not attack the ducks. That's incredible. That's like really incredible. You left those ducks alone because you know that's their home and you're a visitor, right, Choco? But let's go on a walk, everybody. Stick with us for this celebration because I believe this will be the end of the live-a-thon for this weekend, right? And then maybe take a little break, right? So that I can have an opportunity to really see if we reached our goal, our 555 goal in terms of our membership. I think it would be 5555, right? Yeah, I better say it right. 5555, 5555, 5555. Yeah, what am I doing? I've been manifesting the wrong number. The Jets are gonna, yeah? Oh. Okay, that's your team. How about Boca River? How about the, soccer that's coming up, the World Cup? That's what we're going to be watching, everyone. The World Cup, it's going to be crazy. What do you think about the fact that, is it the bus or the subway? I think it's going to be like $100 to get to the events. I thought about it. I have my opinion on that one. I think it's actually, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't charge $100, it could be Stampede style. People are gonna get crazy for the World Cup, you know? So I kind of get it. It's gonna narrow it down from the trampoline. You know what I'm saying, right? Gotta pay $100 to, I don't know if it's the bus, subway. I don't know, but to get there, it's gonna cost $100, just so you know. The World Cup, the soccer. We just heard it today. It's gonna be $100. So I was thinking about it, you know. I almost got to see Messi. I'm so kick myself. You know when Messi was playing in New Jersey? Yeah, over the holidays. I got distracted and I got tricked and I missed it. But maybe I saved my life because I'm so sure that my girlfriend was going to take me on her motorcycle. So like that might not have been good. So I missed it for a reason. It's okay. She was like, let's go, let's go. And she's so cute. She's from Colombia. She's so cool. She's a yogini. She rides a motorcycle. She took me on a surprise one day, like from New York to really, really far. And then it was like storming rain. And I was like, how did I do this? Why did I do this? My helmet's too big. My glasses are too big. I'm holding on to her for dear life and this bag. And we're going between cars like we're in a diesel, you know, like we're in we're like Colapinto. Hey, like we're Colapinto who pull on in today to the F1, and he's like, oh yeah, he made it, 8th place finally. They try to take him out, they try to take him down because he's so fine and he's so fast and he breaks the rules. That's what they do to people. But we're here to win. We came to win like always. Thank you for pulling on up. Thank you for being part of the Soldier crew, for being global mindset people, friends to humanity, coming with this, coming on me with, oh, that was gross. Sorry. Coming with me on this journey. Somebody's gonna, time traveler. Oh yeah, I love that. Get lost, Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Get lost, Rapunzel. I am lost. Lost in translation, lost in the banana plantation. Sweetness, hi sweetness. Yeah, let's get it up. 5555. I was so silly. I was just, maybe that's why before it wasn't happening. Maybe I was like saying this. You gotta be careful what you send out there. They're listening, right? It's a 5555. We are live. We're going live. This is a live-a-thon. We went live this morning. We had I am Lafita. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was the old brain. See, subliminal programming. She's Lafita. I am Lafita. Who's Drew Peacock? That's a good one. I never heard that one. That's cute. We do not want that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you need to be healthy. You need to stay health is wealth. You need to eat well because one day you're gonna wake up and what he said is gonna happen because you've been drinking too much Coca-Cola. It gets in your lower back. It gets you stuck. Your back can't move. You didn't know that, but it's true. The sugars lock you up, and then your vitality gets stuck. And then you get the tension in your neck because what he said, and you get the tension over here. So that stops the fluidity and the blood and the oxygen to your head, and it all relates. So I want you to be great. You know, like the men joke around and they talk all the time, but they don't realize that the women can see too. And you know, we want us all to, yo. No, you're never too old, yo. Don't worry about it. You're welcome to whatever age you are, bro. That's the thing. We welcome everybody here. We have the whole spectrum. You see, the YouTube community and the YouTube discovery team is in communication with us, and they let us know that we're reaching the world, we're completing our commitment, and we're going every range, every country, because the message is universal that health is wealth. Where does it begin? Where does it end? Only you can say, my friend. That's it. So welcome on in. Say hello to all the others from Istanbul, Kazakhstan, Israel, Turkey too, Canada's here, Spain, Greece, Brazil. Yo, get together, have a good time. Let each other know. Get into my community post, right? Lift up your leg, balance. Get like a tree like me. You see monkey pod? You see these? These are my roots. Pull in through your lower abdominal wall. It's not just for the body we stay fit. It's so we can be lit and be of service. So that we don't let our minds get wicky wacky, waste our time, right? So this strength, it's also great for bikini weather, right? We lift up our leg like this, ladies. We work this part of our glute, not just the squat or the lunge. So yeah, we do what we gotta do. We live our life having fun. Laughter is medicine. Laughter is key. Ha ha ha. He. Ho ho ho. Dr. Katanya. I have that paper too, you know. I know it's crazy, right? I was like, oh, I gotta get all those papers. They gotta know I'm legit. I gotta know what I'm talking about. I can't be teaching this and that. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to. I'm not your savior. I'm just practicing too. Yoga, health, happiness, laughter, growing my hair back, getting my gifts. I'm getting a gift. I'm gonna get a gift in the mail because of my YouTube channel. Well, I've already gotten gifts in the mail. Now I'm gonna get another one, which is so cool. That's what I'm celebrating today, everyone. Okay, let's get a move on it because the guy is over there. The the farmer. Don't forget that she's not the Messiah. She's a very nice. Yes, this is true. This is true. This naughty girl is on a journey with you. We all have a choice, right? Listen to the inner voice. I'm not any Messiah by any means, but I am part of nature. I am part of the soul fit soldiers, of the humanity, friends to humanity, of the new inner standing source players that health really is the new wealth. Like without it, we want to be able to move, we want to be able to be flexible, we want to be able to dance when we want to, if we want to go to a party, if we want to go to a museum, if we want to go out for a new meal, if we want to go travel, if we want to create art, we have to be inspired in some way, motivated, fit, flexible, on the get grounded, as people are saying. If we don't do it, who cares what we know, what we say? We gotta get grounded. Like, we know, we heard it, right? There you go. How do we do it? I'm just trying, We gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, so on that note, let's get going. Choco, you wanna take a walk with me? Let's go. We got a little balance in there and we're gonna go for a little walk, right? Let's see how DJ Osmo's gonna do. I'm gonna hold him and walk. Put this on. Oh, wait, we forgot our water bottle. Woo! Let's go, Choco. DJ Osmo, how are you working? How are you doing? I don't know how he works, really. I really don't even know him. He just gets drunk. DJ Osmo. Osmo. I don't know how to... That's why... Oh my God, DJ Osmo, please stick with us on our walk, on our adventure, okay? one of these days, you're going to learn what to do here. Oh. People over there. Oh, shoot, no. Leave them alone, Coco. Oh, wow. She's got a little lady there. Oh, my God. I'm not going to film her. Choco. Here we go. Hey.
Hello.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Beauty, beauty, beauty. The beauty that I am, the beauty that I see, the beauty that surrounds me. That's the Hopi Indian prayer. That's the one that we talk about all the time. Because life is beautiful. Wildflowers. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wildflowers. I love wildflowers. So this is what I'm doing for you, for us, for me, for the one. Let's have fun. Boots. Y'all, we love our boots. Yo, Brooklyn, what's up? Going on a hike with us. Yo, Choco, be careful, right? Choco. 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 Let's see. Is people still here? Are people still here? Do people care? I can't. I gotta find out. I need somebody to work DJ Osmo for me. Ah, butterflies, butterflies. Whoa. Ah, almost landed on us. Ay. Choco, hurry up. Hurry up. Anyone can see us? Hey, Chokes. Lead the way. You know, I'm supposed to have this Osmo. It's supposed to like not bounce at all. But I don't know how to use it correctly because then he just moves any which way he wants. Ooh, pee-pee. There you go. Here the ground is all broken up from the floods that were here. Everyone, we were here yesterday. I'll put you down again here. Oh, here we are, the river. The stream that overflooded. The one that caused a lot of damage. We made it, guys. Oh, man. Choco, get over here. Choco. Whoa. Thank you for staying with us on this journey. Yeah. On this hike, on this wonder walk. Yeah, because a lot of people, they don't even stay for 30 seconds. They got so much clicking to do and scrolling, you know what I'm saying? We know. So if you stayed for the 3 minutes, I'm so grateful to you. And you're the kind that we want here. Someone who has some patience. Someone who wants to see the journey through. So I appreciate you in that way. You think it's nothing, but it is. It's a lot. Right, Choco? Putting up with me and, you know, this and that, right? They say some of us last longer than 30 seconds. Incredible. You listen. There's some ways, girls, you got to put the belt, you got to put the stockings, you got to put the boots. You know, you got to kind of get the modern chastity belt, as they call them. You know, you'll find out. You'll find out. It's all too easy. It's all too easy. It's all right there. It's no, this is like you gotta wrap, tie it and twist and button and pin, lock down. How long you gonna be here? How long you gonna, how many are the right one for you? Is tonight? Is this it? Cause it might end tomorrow. Cause then, so I know I joke around, but yo, it's real. Summer's coming. Beautiful, ladylike, flowy summer dresses. The hunt is on. It's the spring, the Mayflower. That's how it all started around the pole. It was a spring thing. It wasn't anything else. It was ladies that the spring had sprung, and everyone's feeling, and there was smaller communities, and they danced, and yeah, it got all as everything else, twisted. So we're here to just remind each other, because people are looking for the one, that it can happen. Through flying, first loving yourself, right? And not doing the game, not playing the game of the count, right? And then getting out into nature, doing the yoga dancing to release that energy. Don't be just, unknowingly, unwittingly, right? So we reharness, we redirect, we redream. We want to be healthy, right? We want to be happy. We want to be out in nature. We want to get the sun. We want to get the wind. And we can do it, right? So I'm here to remind you that you can do it, that you should do it, and that physical fitness is way more than just for looks. You can be of service. Is if anything ever goes down, like in your like, let's say in your neighborhood something goes down, maybe it's a natural disaster and people need assistance and people need help. If you've been doing this work, if you've been doing your breathing, if you know you could breathe in through the nose for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and you could calm and slow down your mind, if you know that if you're doing your plank pose, you can really build up the strength in your shoulders and in your arms. If you had to hold someone, if you had to save them, if you had to pull them up from the river, that's overflowing, which a lot of people had to do things like that. Like we know people that they got stuck in their house and they didn't listen to evacuate. And the next thing you know, the floods came. Okay. This is a real story. You can look it up. Just recently, the floods came and their home got lifted up. They're in their living room and they're being like sucked and moved by the torrential floods, right? They have to jump out of their living room and grab onto a tree, and hang on to get rescued, right? We know another person, he didn't listen either, right? And he had to stay up on his refrigerator. And then when the time came, they heard the helicopters. They jumped out onto some kind of a mattress thing and they got lifted, airlifted. But if you don't have the stamina, if you don't have the ability to endure, if you don't have the strength to squat for hours on a refrigerator till someone comes to save you, if you're not an athlete, let's just say, right, where you're aware of water, or some kind of a person who is aware of how water works, then you might not be able to save yourself or your friend or your animals, right? Or the trees in your backyard or your home. But if you are, you have a better chance. And it's not to brag, it's not to say, but those decisions and having that extra time. Wait, hold on. Choco! Is somebody, Choco, get over here. Is somebody there? Choco! Don't go back. Choco! My goodness. I'm sorry that I left you all for so long. I don't know if anybody heard me, what was happening. Come over here, Choco. You gotta talk to these people. Tell them what you did. We had to save these little boys, all right? Choco was running after. I told them, don't go fast. These boys on their bicycles. I was like, stop. I don't know if you heard me. Did anybody hear me? She passed her way. Pound, what's that? Wait, let me put this on. I don't want it to fall in the water. Shh. Did you hear me screaming? We just had a little lesson. Choco. He ceased it. He didn't do anything bad. So these two boys were coming on a bicycle. And of course you get scared when you're coming up and you see a dog. Let's calm down. We just went through a really big experience, really big learning lesson. And I had a chance to do something good. Okay, so what happened was, the boys were riding their bicycle. They saw the dog. They got scared. You know, and then the one, and I said, I had to yell to him. I said, don't go fast. All right, which scared them more, both of them, all of us. So I told them, no, I started to scream, you know, in a controlled way, like just a direct order. Stop, do not go fast. Because if you go fast, if you're trying to like outrace the dog, he's gonna chase you and you might scare him, and he's protecting me. So he stopped. And I told him, look at the dog. I said, he's barking, but his tail is wagging like that. So he just doesn't know you. He wants to play. He wants to make sure you're safe. These are things that I learned, right? So I said, okay. So I went over to the boy and I held, you know, I gave him my hand. And, oh, yeah, exactly. I gave him my hand. And so to let him know it was okay. And like the little friend behind him, he was a bit like littler. Like he didn't, like, that's what I mean about awareness. Like he needs to see that I'm talking with him, that the dog is okay. We're trying to tell him, and he decides that he's gonna like try to outrun the dog. So I had to scream to him, and I said, let me tell you something. And we stopped, we all had a little talk. I said, any animal is chasing you, you do not run like that, like when they're like that close up on you. One thing is if like they're like, you know, like blocks away or something like that. But if an animal is right up on you, Mr. Little Mister, you have to stop and face him. And it's true. It's like they weren't going to outrun. So if that was a bad dog, if that was a dog that was going to attack them, you know what? They would have had to just like stop, face the dog, and friggin' smack him with the bike. So you know what I'm saying? So we had a little lesson there, and we understood each other. Because I told him, look, whether it's a shark, whether it's a dog, I got attacked by a rooster once, and I had to remember that. So I had to stop and don't run away from the rooster. I had to face that rooster, and I threw some rocks at it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a little lesson right there, amazing little lesson. Yeah, you cannot run away from any animal that is facing you, and they're close enough to attack you. I know it sounds crazy, but your only chance is becoming bigger than what you are, facing them, making some sound. If you're lucky enough to have a rock or a stick, literally make yourself bigger. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you can, if you have to, yeah. I'm not gonna go there, but anyway, that was a interesting little experience we just had. Choco has no intention of biting anyone unless they literally are out to harm us. He's still a puppy. He's having fun. He wants to play. He sees you on the bike, right? So thank you for staying with me through this whole experience. Hey, champion, champion, champion. Yeah, we're celebrating. We won a gift today. We're going to be getting, you would probably talk to the animal for 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, I've been learning a lot from the animals, actually. They're not as animalistic as we think. The cats and the dogs have so much to teach us. The nature has so much to teach us. Our hair has so much to teach us. These roots, this is our antennas of life. We're like the tree of life. And that has a lot to teach us, right? YouTube has a lot to teach us. YouTube has so much to teach us. We have this opportunity on YouTube. YouTube is definitely some place that you want to be. If you are a creator, if you are a artist, if you're a storyteller, right? If you're a cinematographer, like our time is coming, everyone. So let's prepare. Let's be here together. If you're in Atlanta, there's actually going to be this artist. There's going to be a YouTube convention there in Atlanta. Is it, what date is it? I think it's the 15th of May. Look it up. Yeah, if you're a YouTube creator, are you? I am, but I'm not in Atlanta. At some point, I want to be there with them. But right now, we're at the stream. We're at the stream, guys. That this at one of several. Let's just say a couple of weeks ago, this was a life-threatening situation, a life-threatening stream. And this water that you see that looks like nothing actually rose and rose and rose and brought up these big, big logs and woods. And it was pretty disastrous for many, many people. So it's kind of like we came back to the scene of the crime. Right, Choco? We came back to where it all began. This has been a journey to know that the work we have done is true. I call it coming back to the scene of the crime, but the river, the streams didn't actually do anything itself, right? It just exists. And the water that came down from the mountain, the water that came down from the skies, you know, the disasters that happened because things were clogged up. It wasn't all nature's fault. Like people didn't realize that it matters where the drains are and where the openings are and what you do with the extra wood that you chop down and this and that. So this, I call it the scene of the crime. But Choco, get over here. Choco. Choco. Absolutely not. Get over here. I'm going to tie you up. I'm going to tie you up. If you don't stop it, I'm going to tie you up. I've given you this freedom. Choco, come. I've given Choco the freedom, and he's been really, really good. But he's still an animal. He's still a dog, right? Choco! I know. You know what? I'm going to do it, Choco. I'm going to do it because, why? I know you're just curious, but it's Sunday. And I'm going to tie him up, guys. But he's still got a long cord. He's not a... Hold on. Those kids, like, they could have just... There. Okay, hold on. Yay, we did it. Choco. All right. We don't have to worry about him running away anymore. Hello, dangerous. Exactly. Bring your bike. Oh, so cute, Foster. Yeah, the bike is in the other... Oh, let me be careful. I don't fall into the stream, into the river. Here. The bike is on the other property. We're bouncing around today. We were there earlier. Foster, we were there. I did. I checked out the footage with the bike. You know, the one when you guys all pulled in. I was on that little... Bring your bike, so cute. Yeah, but I want to get another bike. You know which one I want to get now? And I told people, I said, don't worry. If you want me to, I'll wear a helmet. I was like joking. I'll even wear leather pants. I'll wear a life vest. You know, the ones that like pop open if you fall down. Because people are concerned that I'm going to be distracted. Like if I get out onto the real road. I'm like, but I need my freaking e-bike, you know, I need to like get this show on the road, literally get this show on the road so that we can go and take contributions and go to the farmer's market and do things we just can do on our own, right? In an e, e-way, in an e-way, the b-way, bold, brave, beautiful, the e-bike, in control of the emotions, dancing, I have to say it, dancing to e-money on the beat. I mean, it's just so much fun what's going on here. I mean, you see me, you see all this energy, this full moon, this collaborator, this gratitude. And this doesn't happen every day. I don't have this energy to do these live-a-thons. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I gotta go to sleep. Yes, there is a thing called church. Oh, there's the thing called church. There's a thing called nature. There's a thing called solar paneling with, you know, the source, right? The sun, the wind, the rain. Where did, listen, we're not going to get into the religion thing because I know about Jesus too, and I know where he preached. So, oh, look, someone's falling out of the sky. Oh, that's so cool. Another reason I'm very, very excited is because I went on to somebody else's live who is like, they're very established, they're well known internationally, they have these intellectual, they have a book that just came out that's like I mean the things they speak about, like they're a theologist, they're a musician, and so the show, they have hundreds of thousands of followers. So when you get mentioned on a show like that, and he's like a established astrologist, you know, they got all the knowledge, the certifications. When they are interviewing other authors, you know, then you get mentioned on the show. It's like so exciting. How can you explain the excitement, the energy of when your dreams are being realized, that you've been working so hard, you've been on the 1,000-day journey, you listen to this one, you listen to that one, you wrote them down, you did the affirmations, you know, you did the bounce. Very good hair. Let's put that up there. You listen, there's going to be opportunities, there's going to be drawings and winnings and things like that, and it does have to do with the hair. So stay tuned. Stay with us. Have fun with us. No, I used to be very afraid of insects. In fact, I used to be extremely upset about mosquitoes to the point where it could be in a movie what I did. All right, I went to like a place, another country, and I was it's like a deserted beach, and there's this fisherman, you know, with those fishing nets and everything. And yeah, I got attacked by these mosquitoes. Like seriously, like attacked, like the whole back of my legs. And what did I do? What did I do? Like a cuckoo, I went to this fisherman who's in the water, literally fishing in the water. Like, what do you, I was like, do you have something? Do you have something? He didn't have any. Something what? I have fish. Which came in really handy later because he was so cute and so cool that he came and he gave this beautiful sea bass. So imagine the gift, getting this straight from the ocean and then just like on the grill, the fire, nothing else. Like what else? What? There was barely anything else. Yeah. But so anyway, it was worth getting attacked by those mosquitoes. And I guess he just must have been laughing forever, saying this person, this Americana, this chica, she came, the mosquitoes, the mosquitoes. So I didn't, no snakes, there's no snakes. No snakes here. Yeah, so that was a funny story that really happened in the middle of nowhere. The guy's in the middle of the ocean. He's like fishing, and I'm like, mosquitoes, mosquitoes. Do you have anything? No, but I'll be back later. That was amazing. That was the best corvina. Corvina, right? Sea bass, right? Yeah, look, I'm leaning back, but I'm not following down. I'm not following in. So we get flexible, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if you had to like bend and do like a little lambada thing? Isn't that, do they call that the lamba? Wait, that's the limbo. I always do that, mix things up. The limbo, right? You're like, remember when you were at the club and they did the limbo and you were gonna win that bottle of tequila and stuff like that? But what if in real life there was like electrical wires, which really did happen? Like the storm hits, the winds blow, the wires get down, and that's the only way out, you know? You're like, no, I'll just go down. I'll duck down like this. But still, the same thing. You got to make sure you get down low enough, because if you make a mistake, then you electrocute it on your back, right? Because there's water everywhere. Oh, someone else that I was telling you about, right? That survived. Well, they forgot to take their electricity. They forgot to unplug it when they said there's going to be a storm and there might be a flood and everything. So guess what? When their friends showed up to kind of try to come and save them, guess what was happening? Their stove was on and floating in the water. So, like, somebody could have been electrocuted. So yeah, these things happen. Love mosquitoes. Yeah, these things are real. Like, these are all escape stories that just happened recently, and people were aware. Like, they are like athletes, and so maybe they didn't do it perfectly, because some of them were like, we heard before, oh, this is coming, that's coming, da da da. So yeah, they got close calls, right? Because of our decisions, we did have to evacuate, but it was way easier than, let's say, having to be shipped somewhere else. Yeah, so all kinds of great things. Those are coming up in our membership, those personal stories. So this is just a little taste. That's what today's show is, right? It's about all the world is our stage. It's about saying thank you to all our people from all around the world who's supporting us, who's supporting our crew, from hip hop hotties to holistic, this and that, all around the world. We got musicians, we got designers, we got what they call these singing bowls. They're doing the singing bowls, they're doing the jewelry, they're doing the t-shirts, so yeah, it's a YouTube community, really. And what we're doing is elevating this community, because it's changing. It has changed already. There's a whole new level, a whole new crew that are producers, directors, that YouTube is giving a special level to. And that's why I'm here to tell you, stay with us. I'm going live to tell you we're going live. This is it, right? Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am going to school. It's the YouTube University right now, as well as I'm in the Trident Woman Sling Yoga program. It's also a program that has to do with healthy eating, holistic eating, and drinking water, as well as creating the school for our hair. Like, us creating that as we speak. The Ayurvedic, I did the Ayurvedic, like, it's an advocate certification to start to share awareness about the Ayurvedic ways. The reason, let's say, some people are saying, well, that's not working for me, or this works for me. So there's different body types, not just the shape, like the constitution, like the way our digestion works, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. And this affects the way your hair grows or sheds or gets thin, or you might lose color, your digestion, whether you want fire or sour. So it's not your age, it's not that you're old, it's you're getting tricked, you're getting deceived, you're getting tricked out of the game. Because look, if you're out of the game, there's more room for them, right? You're like, oh, you're done. Stop bouncing around, stop having fun, stop looking good. You reach the 3.5, and it's proof, because your hair is shedding and because you're losing the color. There's proof. No, but they forgot to tell you that you had been microwaved, you didn't sleep your 8 hours for like at least the last 5 years, you've been partying, you've been putting poisons like fast foods and alcohol and whatever else. You got stressed because you got like, chaos in the world and this and that. And they didn't tell you that that had a big effect on your hair growing, the fact that maybe you're not as flexible, you're not as toned, you may have things showing. All of that is what got you where you're at, not the age thing. The age thing is a joke. It's to get you out of the game, the matrix, the show. You broke. You're not broken. No, you're still good. Think of it like this, okay? Any competition, anything that goes on, what's a high number? What's a high score? People don't even pay attention to you. They're like, whatever, if you're on a low score. So that's the same thing, with the people. Come back to when to have it. So maybe it doesn't look the same. Maybe you don't look the same doing your dream, doing your dance, doing your cooking, putting on your this and that. But does it feel good? Right? Does it inspire you? Do you feel happy? Did you find out that you met someone, that you won something, that you did something, that someone was willing to help you? That you have friends around the world? Like this is the game. This is what's winning. This is it. The fact that there was a day when I started this YouTube game and I was all alone, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what buttons I was pressing. I didn't have a computer. I still don't. That's crazy on me. But it took me this long to really recognize and really, we start to do it. We want to do it. Nobody knows what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. So I didn't want to It's Amy Winehouse. He always says that. That's so cute. I put that up there. We love Amy Winehouse. She was a dream, right? We were singing her early. We're saying, we don't want to go to rehab. No, no, no. We don't want to go to rehab. No, no, no. That was my way. I needed to take a stand, to make a decision, to go through all of it. Because guess what? You know what happened to me? I thought, oh, I'm going to do my yoga teacher training. Oh, I'm going to become a yoga teacher. I'm going to just like transform into this holistic person and everything. And I better quit drinking. I better show that teacher. You guys, we might be not having enough battery. We didn't. That's another challenge that's happened to me. I can't get my charge. Like I got to get a whole new charger. How is this happening to me when the most important days and that's why I'm doing this marathon too, because I don't know what's going on with my phone and the charger is like, anyway, we wanted to do it on our own. We wanted to make that decision. So we went through the different, like, why is this happening? Why, if it's not good for us, why would we keep drinking, So Amy, thank you. We don't want to go to rehab. So yeah, I think you guys, I'm going to have to leave while I can still, I can't really see, but I hope that we made it to 5555 today after the live-a-thon this weekend. And let's see what happens, Let's see. Should we do the sunset since we're doing this live-a-thon and, the full moon is on? Should I do the sunset sun gaze? If I could get to a place where I could recharge you, you could get rejuvenated, recharged, you could drink your water, you could eat something healthy, fresh and light. You could check out maybe one of my other live streams and see if you really want to be here with me. Check out some of my post, leave me a message, let me know you were here. Yeah, let's move into motivation. Let's learn about how is our hair antennas to life. I can't really see you anymore if you're still here. Wait, can I read something? No, it's too dark, folks. And now I'm like so up in your face. But that's been my destiny. I don't want to even see it. I didn't even look. I don't want to see it. What am I doing? How? But one thing for sure, it breaks the mundaneness. And I love to dance. I love to do yoga. I love style. I love cuisine. I love learning. I love living. I love laughing. I love having my show on YouTube. So the show must go on. It will go on. I love being flexible. Okay, look, let's just like say, why gives me something to work towards in my own body that's healthy, that helps my hips, that helps my back. I twist, right? I bounce and I activate my lymph nodes so that I detox because yeah, that's the only way the lymph nodes work. Not a lot of people know that. They tell you, oh, stop bouncing, stop fooling around, stop jumping around. But then you wonder why you can't get the detox, you can't get the weight off, you can't get the, you got to bounce it out. That's why it feels so good. You're like dancing, jumping, fun, it feels so good because you're actually doing something healthy for your body, your mind, your spirit, for all of us. And with that note, we gotta go, right? Because I can't see you anymore. And if I want to do the sunset stream, I gotta get some work done. Oh, there's people talking. Talk to each other, please, my friends. I want to be here for you. I want to do the sunset live. So I'm gonna have to get this charged. I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Let me know if we reach that 5555. The gifts are coming. Ah, so cute, so cool. Like it made my day. Really? I was like, what? Because I did, because I did what I love to do, because I said I would support you, because I went on to Are You Locked In magazine and I saw Elevated Chills and I saw Chip and they said, can you do this for us? I didn't even know that there was going to be a prize. So that was the surprise today. Okay, everybody? Thank you for tuning in while we're live. Hey, I see some colors down there. I hope you're saying something good. I see some yellow. That's all I can see. Wait, is there any way? I mean, no. It's just at the bottom. Sorry. Okay, let me say goodbye while I can. Oh no, is it still on? Hey guys. I can still say